Hello and welcome back to the UNSW ESports Roarcast, the show that brings a local university's take into the ever-growing, ever-changing world of esports.
The best university. We are number one, surely.
The subheading for episode 2 is we were allowed to do another episode. Thankfully, we are back here. And by we, it's just me and Adash.
And he
Because
got banished to a corner.
yes,
What happened to it?
after Annie's absurd statement about Ramacha players, we had her banished to go play Ramacha, actually try it out. And so as a replacement, we have brought in our first special guest, Sam. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Sam, can you kind of tell us about yourself, you know,
Yeah.
what you do?
I mostly play Valorant. I'm always tired because I'm watching Valorant, especially
Wow.
right now. Huh?
A man a part of the game. Okay, hey, listen.
Hey.
A man who lives for the game. Hey, I
Yeah,
respect
I
it.
mean,
I
like-
respect it.
I will stay up for any Masters London game, even if it's like straight mud. You know, like
Bro is dedicated. He's TMV.
I
He is
The
team-
TMV of
Oh.
UNSW.
Yeah.
don't talk to me about TMV.
Oh my god.
Anything else?
Yeah, I mostly play Valorant.
Yeah.
I keep up
What about casting?
casting. Oh yeah,
You do cast?
I casted last term's.
Yeah. Actually,
term one
yeah,
UCC.
can we-
Both of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Adash.
did. We did.
Yeah, these two did.
Yeah.
I casted something different. I casted AWT, and I also casted the Auckland series
Yeah.
as well with this guy.
Yeah.
Um,
That did
but
happen.
yeah, you know what, Prod? Can we like get some footage of Sam doing some casting?
Get my highlight reel up.
Yeah, let's get the highlights.
Get his
yeah.
highlight reel.
This is
up.
my portfolio. I'm gonna send to Riot.
Yeah, for when you're gonna be casting.
What's the role gonna be?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, hey, look,
Right.
look, there it is.
Hey,
There it is.
I'm wearing the same shirt too.
Yeah,
No, I went straight-
fantastic.
Like I got the
Yeah.
black
Anything else, or is that it? That's it. You just live, breathe Valorant.
shirt. Yeah. Pretty much.
You ain't got like a hobby apart from Val. You know, you go to the park.
I go to the gym.
Hey, you know, Valor player that goes to the gym. That's rare.
A Val player who touches grass.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's
yeah,
rare.
yeah.
That's rare. That's rare. You know, but you know, that's a little bit about our special guest. Now, as always, the Roarcast is run by the UNSW ESports Club, and some upcoming events every week. We have our weeklies. So on Friday it's always Valorant, and then on Saturday it is a rotating game. I believe this week is League of Legends. So if you are interested in either of those games, please make sure you turn up to the weeklies. As well as that, we also have our tournaments coming up. Firstly, we have UCC, which is our Contenders Cup, which is our premier Valorant tournament, you know, for the serious competitors who are interested in playing in a LAN environment. It's run, operated entirely by UNSW ESports. And as well as that, we also have the Overwatch Weekend Showdown coming up, which is just a little bit more casual Overwatch tournaments. You know, speaking of which, Sydney, don't try to leave. Yo, say hi to the podcast, Sydney. You wanna get the mic on? No?
He's
Okay.
sleeping.
But like
Why would you put him on the spot? Leave him alone, man. Goddamn.
I think he just wants to eat.
He just
man.
wants to
He
eat.
just wants to eat. He's hungry.
Okay. All
Leave
right.
that boy
all right.
alone.
Goodbye,
But not
Sydney.
to forget, before
Goodbye,
we
Sydney.
do go into UCC, there is an amateur and a pro sort of division happening amongst it. So no matter what rank you are, do sign up. We will make sure that things are fair and things are as skill based as possible.
Skill-based
So
matchmaking.
if you are a little chud like some of us are, that's okay.
Are you casting this tournament
That's
again?
okay. Am
Okay.
I casting?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if I have time. I feel like the stars gotta align for me
Fair
to
enough.
like cast this time around. But we'll see what happens. But if you're interested, make sure to sign up.
Hey,
Or if you want to see me
alright.
cast again.
Yeah, if you want to see him in particular cast.
Yes. So that's the upcoming events in UNSW Esports. Now, before we go into the beefy part of this episode, let's kind of tune in to Overwatch because there is something I need to talk about. We need to talk about. And that's the new hero, Shion. Might be a little busted.
I mean, she's just got a lot going on. I think
Yeah.
the fact that she has 2 movement abilities and the fact that, the X-ray volley, whatever, which can be tightened up, which kind of reminds me of like
Zenyatta.
Zenyatta, yeah. And it's it's just a lot. I think she has a lot going on. She's obviously going to be a very meta pick. I think she's going to, like, Sierra for a long time was banned out, but she never saw like pro play fully with the
Yeah.
whole Cat Bastion meta.
Yeah.
But I think with Shion, I think she could just become a replacement for a Tracer in many ways
Yeah.
because she has so much movement and she can do so much. And her perks allow her to like get so much re-health back as well.
Oh man.
That
so
is
much healing.
just frustrating, or like not frustrating, but it's gonna be, I want to see how it plays out because maybe the damage numbers aren't that high in the first place.
I feel like they'd have to be.
Yeah, so maybe
given
they
the
just
kit.
balanced her damage numbers in such a way that it's not too oppressive, but the fact that she can move around the map so much, and with Overwatch being such a movement-based game and like movement being the most important part of the game, I think she's gonna be a bit of an oppressive character.
Yeah. I do think that the heals a little bit annoying. Also, the fact that like she can ride a motorbike and like chuck it afterwards is
Yeah,
like
that is a bit intense. Yeah, that's a
And
bit
one of the
intense.
major perks is that she heals for 50 on her
On
bike.
her bike,
and
yeah.
yeah
then for
on her
another-
bike. The second
I think it's
she
like
gets on
another
the bike.
20 per second she's on her bike.
Oh
as
my
well.
days.
I mean, it's just such a good way to sort of 1v1 targets as well. You just get on the bike, throw the bike at them, dash forward, shoot,
yeah.
and then
And if you
Yeah.
get low,
You
you,
can
can just bike out.
get out.
If you haven't used it already.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see what the cooldown numbers are as well. So maybe the cooldowns are just really high on
They-
like the bike and
they'll
stuff.
have to.
We'll have to see. Again,
Yeah.
this is all a we'll have to see situation. But front facing, the abilities just read very,
Yeah.
oppressive.
Strong. Very strong.
Yeah. Also, like, man, that major perk, it's like you can like you can gain all the other DPS passives.
Yeah,
Like, well, like what is that? Like,
It's
what
a
is
lot.
that?
It's a lot.
It's like you can get the faster reloads. You can also get the reveal, right,
Yeah.
from the recon, and then you also get the sharpshooter one, which is like the critical hit, right? Like the fact that you can get unlock all three of them on the singular character, it's like removes the purpose of like playing specific sub roles if you just have this one character that can just do all of them.
Maybe. I just think that giving it to her, especially like recon, would be so. It's gonna be rough.
Especially
on
as a
her.
flanker as well. Like,
yeah,
and with
exactly.
all this
I think
movement,
that's the problem. Yeah.
with all this movement, it's like the second you realize that someone's low, like you can just pounce in and
Yeah.
finish them off and like get out. It's really annoying.
Refuel is also a good perk. I think depending on how exactly you want to play Shion as a character, but Faces of Death is just also. I think her perks are just really.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, in the end, she's gonna get banned and ranked for like the most part, for the most part. So I think a lot of the testing's gonna be, a lot of the playing is gonna be in those quick play queues. Hi, Mahir. What's up? What are your thoughts on Shion? First Sydney and now Mahir. We have
People are just showing up, bro.
Yeah.
Her ult is also crazy. She gets 3 dashes.
Yeah, it's
on her
3
ult.
charges on the ult is crazy. I can't.
Yeah, they made like kind of a better tracer. Is
Yeah.
what's happened. That's the problem.
No, do you see the major perk? You get the other DPS sub roll passives.
No, listen, I think a lot of the time when Overwatch releases a character, they want them to be sort of busted because they just want people to play her a lot, and like they'll probably release like a mythic skin along with her. They want people to like really buy her
Yeah,
skins and
lo-
stuff. But
thank
with
you.
that
Right, that'd
being
be fire.
said, Shion as a character being talked about a bit, let's jump right into VCT Masters because
Yes, this is London.
Swiss stage just ended. We saw a lot of things happen. A
Mhm.
lot of unfortunate things happen.
A lot of unfortunate things happen. Is there anything in particular you want to talk about, Sam?
I did want to bring up Kiko, being the British player, coming all the way from America, coming back home. First game against XLG, absolutely carried NRG on his back. He got like, especially in the Lotus when they were down, I think it was like 11-5. And they came back just solely because of Kiko's performance.
Yeah.
He's just too good. And then we don't have to talk about what happened after.
I mean,
they kind of bombed out.
I mean, Kiko came back home, and then now he's
Going back to
now he has to leave. He has to leave
he has
his
to
home.
leave
man.
immediately again.
He has to leave his home. It's actually unfortunate.
Yeah.
With NRG.
I feel
so,
bad. I mean, NRG. I think their draws were unlucky. Like
Mhm.
you could talk about it that way. I think their draws were unlucky. They drew like two very good EMEA teams
yeah, for sure.
with both not with like Foot, and then they drew Lev as well, which they lost to Lev.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the Lev series was. I think that was a series they should have won
I agree.
for sure.
I agree.
But the football series, also a series they could have won if things sort of like here and there things sort of went their way. But that's like anything you can talk about any series that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the end, they just couldn't pull through, and the better teams went in, even if like XLG, didn't
XLG,
go through.
yeah, like
Yeah.
XLG is just
the
a better team.
the better team.
So,
Exactly.
you know what's kind of funny? It's like how XLG like lost to NRG, and then XLG made it through to the playoff, but then
Yeah.
NRG didn't. Which is like kind of funny. I mean, to be fair, XLG after losing to NRG,
They had
with-
an easier draw.
yeah, they had a
played
much
full
better
sets,
run.
and then GE was like probably their
they
closest.
played
in skill
DRG. They played
DRG,
DRG. And
yeah.
then
Oh,
GE.
DRG. Sorry.
DRG. And
They
then
played
GE.
DRG and then they played
GE.
GE.
But even the DRG game, they lost. They won 2-1. So
Yeah.
even when I saw that were going to go up against Global, I thought, I mean, Global should still win if they're
Yeah.
running
Yeah.
DRG who are not performing whatsoever.
that day where it's like GE, XLG, and NRG foot.
Yeah.
It's like I thought NRG and GE would both win, and it's like no, they both lost. It's,
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah.
my pickums were screwed over.
One more
Pick'ems
thing-
were destroyed.
One more
Pick-
thing
Let's
pick-
about
just talk
were
about that.
destroyed.
one more thing about XLG, they have a negative round like
Differential?
difference, and they made it to playoffs. And I think NRG have a.
I think
positive.
it's just because they're the GOAT. That's why.
Yeah, happy ways to go.
Happy Way.
Happy
Lysol.
Way's the GOAT.
The
Happy
Lys-
ways to go.
I love that boy. Happy Way.
Oh yeah, at the post-match press conference for the GE game,
Yeah.
Lysol was like, I was wondering why am I not performing as well as I should be, and he's like, I realized I have to show up.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Aura.
nah, that's
Aura.
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 I think he played like really
He
well.
played well.
He
I
played
think
well.
in the third map especially. He played really well.
I was
Looked good
talking
there.
about Lysor a little earlier amongst ourselves, but he's such a glue for the team. I think once he goes down, it's just sort of the rounds always go kind of haywire
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
the time. So him staying alive and being
Yeah.
able to direct what this team can do and not do is just so important to the entire way this team sort of focuses. I
Yeah.
think their coach is fantastic as well. I think there was a time in the GE series where like he
Yeah.
took a timeout with them and then they immediately won like 7 rounds in a row.
Mhm.
So I think props to their coach too. I
Yeah.
think, China, always an underdog region, always sort of like seen as like, oh, these guys stink. It's only EDG who are good. Big props to them sort of showing up and like pushing through. Especially even if it's like, DRG home team, sort of home region, and GE is also like tough competition. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They were like incredibly well in the Pacific region. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Both Pacific teams getting eliminated is quite tough. Yeah, obviously GE had a pretty difficult run because they played Lev first
Oh.
and then
Yeah.
basically ran over
Yeah.
they did.
by Spike and Sato.
Dude,
and
Sato
then
is so
Sato
good.
is insane.
He's-
Sato is
He's
incredible.
nuts, bro.
I'm so like when he joined Lev, I think at the end of last year,
Yeah.
I was like, this guy's got to go to like, I think he thrives on the big stage.
Right, yeah. He's a big game hunter.
Yeah, exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
I think with Lev, like what kind of surprised me was the fact that the Neon nerf kind of didn't hit them as hard as we thought it would.
I
Yeah,
mean, that's just because they're that good at it.
Yeah, that well, by they you mean Spike. 'Cause
But
Spike,
yeah.
Spike is I don't
mean,
know.
not just Spike himself. I think the team is good at playing around Spike as well. It's not
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not just Spike, but like the Neon nerfs would hit them pretty hard, but they didn't seem phased by it at all. Especially
Yeah.
because they were also doing
Yeah.
EWC qualifiers.
Spike is incredible on this agent. He's like the second. He's like what we thought Danby would remain even after Santiago. Unfortunately, like the thing was like
Nongshim.
yeah. Unfortunately,
Noodle boys, what happened?
Nongshim decided to not put Danby on Neon. Like decided
They
to
put Francis on.
Yeah, they put Francis on him because
Oh,
I
my.
don't know. That's why Nongshim's not here.
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
that's why Nongshim's not here.
Leave
alright?
Noodle boys alone.
Yeah.
Leave Noodle boys
Yeah,
alone, okay?
no, but I need to also talk about Grimmy, man.
Oh my god,
Primi.
Primi, bro.
Primi. He
Get him
is,
out!
He
Get him out!
He is LeBron 2018, man.
No, he did.
Primi's stats were like he's plus 34
Everyone-
against GE. Everyone else on his team decides to do absolutely nothing. Like, please.
And now Cruz is +2. Hold on. Cruz. Oh, wait, no, Cruz is negative.
Cruz
that's
is
negative, bro.
Cruz
That's
is
negative.
negative.
Cruz is negative. Never mind.
Like, if you think about like next year, right, when they change it into the basically back to how it was before.
Yeah.
Oh, with like specific teams.
Yeah, like specific regions.
Yeah.
Do you think Primi should stay on an all-tie team, or do you think he should maybe venture out? Do you think he'll find?
I think
I
if
think-
he wants to go to any team, anywhere he wants, they will pick him up.
I think the issue is like language barrier. I
That's the
believe
main
with
thing,
with
yeah.
with Primi when he was on like the Talon roster that had like Governor and like Ben, like they're like
Yeah.
speaking English.
He couldn't keep
Yeah,
up.
he
Yeah,
couldn't keep up.
Cruz had to translate for
Yeah,
it
yeah.
basically.
I do think that like that's probably the issue, but like man, like it is unfortunate with Primi. Another player I want to talk about that had a fairly tragic ending is also our Australian.
Oh,
Australia's own Autumn.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Australia's own Autumn. I mean GE, they get knocked down by Lev. They pull it back against Full Sense, but then against XLG, like it just like completely crumbles.
yeah, they couldn't.
Yeah,
close
they
it
just
out.
kind of fell apart.
Yeah, it was quite unfortunate. I think a lot of people were pretty high on GE
Yeah.
as well. I think it was primarily because of Patman.
Yeah,
Just because
Patman, and he played really well too. I think
yeah,
a lot of the series he played really well. I just think he
well, not this one.
well,
not this one, but I'm just saying in general throughout
Yeah,
the tournament he's been playing really well.
No, 100%. They play sometimes weird comps, but they also have good strats and like good anti. You just expect them to do well, and you can see here like all the games that they lost, it was all 2-1s, and I think they were all close maps as well. Like
Yeah.
they didn't completely crumble. They just like I think they
Yeah.
just ran out of gas.
outside of Patman and Autumn, like the other three, I believe it is their like first like
international,
major international, complete rookie.
Yeah,
And he's also IGLing for this team. So big props to Harvey for like trying to make it work out. And I think Yudo was also playing like very well like
He
during
was,
this
yeah,
tournament.
Uniton.
So that like big shout out to GE, man. Like they tried their best.
They should be going to champs.
As long as they don't blow up the roster, because GE is like sometimes very like just change the roster,
Yeah.
bring in new players.
Well, I think now that
switch
they
it
have
up.
Frost,
Yeah,
at
I
the
think
helm.
Frost has like made it clear that like he's not the type to make
yeah,
massive changes.
like these are my
Mm.
5 players. We're sticking with
Yeah.
them.
And
Yeah.
Frost made an international with like an actually decent team. I think the last time he had like a decent team at an international was the 100 Thieves. I was like way back when.
Oh,
Oh my
That was like
lord!
way back
That's
then.
a throwback.
Yeah, so ever since that, Frost hasn't, had the same amount of confidence in like a team until now with
Yeah.
GE. So yeah, I think they are definitely a like top team in the region still. So
I think this is just good experience. I think GE they just need to take this tournament as like a good experience run, and sort of refuel themselves for champs, and start preparing for that. I think you bring your youngsters, you bring the people who haven't played at a major international before, get them that experience, get them that stage experience in front of like international fans and what the pressure is really like. And I think you just build upon that. So now I think it really comes down to the players whether they can push forward past their barriers and that past the expectations people have set upon them for this tournament, or whether they're going to stay within that sort of shell of like this is the expectation of GE. They'll do well. They'll make it to playoffs, and that's it.
Yeah.
They'll make it to an international, but not go any further.
Well, I think the fact that they didn't make playoffs here is just going to make them more hungry
Yeah.
to make it to playoffs at champs. So
there's also one last region that we should also discuss in the Swiss stage, and this is the region that had both of their teams make it into the playoffs, and that is EMEA. Vitality.
Oh,
and
I thought we were going to talk about NRG.
No.
no.
Vitality and Foot both make it through into the playoffs. I want to start with Foot because, man, Foot are very impressive to me. I think Sop is like unbelievable as a player. That game against
Stop is really good. I
that
think
game
Zeus
against
is really good as well.
Yeah, Zeus is like also very good against Full Sense. Like that game was like unbelievable.
Sop was like just having their way with them.
Yeah.
With, like, I think even up towards the end of stage 1, Sop looked decent, but now he's like, he just looks prime. Like I don't know.
Yeah, he reminds me of like a young like something on debut.
Yeah.
Especially like with like the jet and like the opping and like the knives.
I think
as
sometimes
well.
he does overheat just like something used to. But
Yeah, exactly. So like he's like treating it kind of like a ranked game. I can't lie. So honestly, as Adash mentioned previously, Zeus was also a very like good player, especially against NRG.
Yeah.
The NRG game.
I think him on that raise was just so pivotal to them
Yeah.
winning that game, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this round it was like, why is Sop doing a something cosplay? Like
Let's see it. Where is he?
PS1.
Like there's
He just
one in a
swings,
million
right?
chance
Goes
he just hits
knife
that.
out.
You know what I mean?
Like what is this? Nah, he's I mean,
it's different, right?
yeah. I mean, I think players, play at their best when they're having fun, and Sop definitely looks like he's just having the time of his life
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's just confidence is so important, man. Going into these tournaments, confidence is so important.
Yeah. Because
Like-
he just swings off a rip.
Like, what is he doing?
Yeah, he's dashing forward.
Like,
He's dashing forward. He dashes forward like a lot, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I mean, you watch like Rookie Durka and you're like, wow, where have you been?
yeah, rookie Durka, rookie something like that, like archetype, like
Of, like,
stuff.
Yeah, you just cracked out
crazy duelist.
duelist
Yeah.
player entering like an
Yeah.
organized event and just makes everything chaos. Yeah.
Yeah. I expect big things from Foot. Do we think they could go on a run? Potentially.
I think so.
I think so.
I think so.
I
On-
think the bracket they're in is a little easier.
Yeah.
I mean, they have G2 still, but like they
Yeah.
have both the Chinese teams
Yeah.
at the brackets.
It's
yeah,
a
the brackets.
stronger pathway to finals.
Yeah. Like what?
Is
Bro,
what
what is
we'll
this guy
say.
doing? Right?
I think
Yeah.
another thing with Foot is just that they have fantastic coaches.
Yeah.
Their coaches have like really good like anti strats.
Yeah.
And they sometimes have like fantastic reads. Like I
Yeah.
remember there was an NRG on Haven where they
Mm-hmm.
just sort of bum rushed like C long with a flash, and they just read the fact that they were like coming down there, and it was just so well done. And it ended the round in like 15, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think major shout out to their coaches. They have fantastic like trap plays and stuff like
Yeah.
that, which they just sort of play around Sop and Zeus, and
Mm-hmm.
Socialby sort of sets them up really well too with
Yeah.
his initiation, and
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Yeah.
The
And
team
then-
is really well built, is what
Yeah.
we'll say.
Yeah. And then and then one last team, right? Vitality. When went 2-0. A Vitality hater.
I'm
of the.
I'm
What is your
usually-
problem with Vitality?
Yeah. What?
I
Okay.
just-
Okay.
I'm
I
a
need to
super
know.
team hater.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
super
Yeah.
team
You're a
hater.
super team hater.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I didn't like I didn't like Vitality when they were first the super team. I
Right.
didn't like T1 when they were like the Stacks, Buzz, and
Oh,
Meteor.
right, the
Munchkin
old Vision
video.
Strikers
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Vitality are frauds. They had the easiest game to start off with against DRG. The game they won against Foot was 2-1. They won the first map and the third map. Both the maps they won were 13-10, 13-11, and they got stomped 13-4 on the map.
Also,
they lost.
both those maps they needed Kron to show up like crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, here's the question: is Kron the best player in the world?
No.
do you mean best player in the world across all
Re-
of, I
Like
think best
right
player of
now
all
or-
time.
Right
all
now,
time.
right now.
Right
Oh,
now?
No.
No.
Chrono-
Right now?
Chronicle
Hell
is
no.
not the best player right now.
Right now,
Hell no.
like
I mean, you could say all time too, but I think
All-
right now he's sort of
the only argument you have for like Kron being like the best player is like, oh, he's won 3 trophies.
Yeah, like expectations.
Right,
You know, like
mm.
you expect him to do well. But like
Oh, he's won 3
the
trophies.
best player right now, it's probably like I think you got like Sop in the conversation, Premier in the conversation,
Something.
something.
so it's just duelist.
I think
That's
like
the
if
most
it's okay,
duelist.
like I think like stats wise, like you have to
Yeah.
kind of look into like those players. Like they're always gonna do well. Like they're always gonna be fragging out.
Mm.
If you're talking about like VCT goats, I think Kron is definitely up there.
Kron is up there.
Yeah, like
but
I mean,
I don't think
I was
he's
just
the
thinking about it
best.
more from the fact that the role Kron plays in Vitality is just so pivotal.
What in the flex kind of
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, I can.
Because I think like
I think it's between him and maybe Ethan, the other player you would think of. And I think achievements wise as well, like Ethan's 2 world championships kind of outweigh Kron's 3 like 2
Masters
ma-
do you,
trophies.
like
do you
he-
see champions as
do you treat Masters as like MSI?
Yes. I'll treat Masters as MSI and,
And
like
champs as well?
yeah, champions
Yeah.
worlds,
Okay.
yeah.
I see.
So
I think that's I think that's fair.
yeah, that's
yeah.
I think that's
I
fair.
think like because champs like only comes around like once a year, and
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's like a lot of like hype and excitement that's like built around the tournament.
yeah. It's building up.
It-
to
yeah,
champs.
it's
Yeah,
built
it's
up.
building
Like
up
it's
to
called the
champs,
champs
yeah.
points.
That
You
is
know,
true,
Yeah, yeah.
like it's
Okay,
like
fair
champs
enough.
point system.
Fair
So
enough. Fair enough.
I
Fair
think
enough.
like yeah, and so the fact that Ethan's won 2 of them and it's on 2 completely different teams as well,
Mm.
kind of goes to show. And I think if you also look at it individually, like in this tournament, like specifically, like Ethan was playing well this tournament.
He
like,
was.
he's-
Yeah, he was.
His low, like outside of like Kiko, I think he was also like having like an amazing tournament
Yeah.
that just got cut short, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah. No, you're
Yeah.
so okay. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Any last comments, queries about the Swiss stage of Masters London?
NRG. It was fantastic having you.
salute,
Thank
salute to
God
NRGs.
you're gone.
What do you
Thank
thank
God.
God you're gone, bro?
I don't want to see another Odin in my game again. I don't want to watch Brockton every single time. And you know what? Listen, I think a lot of people, when they look at Brock and they look at him on the Odin, it's like, okay, Odin Merchant. But he is still very good with the Vandal in his hands. You know what I mean?
very good. He's very
still
good with
very
the
good at
rifle.
just shooting ahead.
He's good. He's good with Deagle as well. He's insane.
Yeah,
with
so
Deagle.
he's like, Brock, fantastic player. I don't want to see that Odin again.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Your services were
you
appreciated.
are bricking your team's eco by buying an Odin all the time because it's
That
more
is true.
expensive. So,
Yeah.
wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Okay, so that's it for our summary of the Swiss stage of Masters London. It's time to move into the playoffs where we have our pick'ems, the Roarcast pick'ems.
Wow, the only correct pick.
Yes, the only correct pick'ems.
We will be right.
Yes, we will be right. So it's time to do the pick'ems, and we're gonna be seeing the first seeded teams in action in this tournament for the first time. So let's kind of start us off with the upper semis. Well, the upper quarters actually, sorry. The first match being G2 versus XLG. What do you think, guys?
It's got to be G2.
Yeah, listen. XLG, I love you. Happy way, you're the GOAT.
Lysol, I love Lysol.
Lysor, you're doing your best. Rarga, happy to see you there. But
You need happy to see you
Rarga's
there.
got to step it up, bro.
Rarga's got to step it up. I mean, listen, I think if they want to take even a map of G2, Rarga has got to step it up. You know what I mean? Like, this team has to play like their lives are on the line to even like make it seemingly close.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
I agree.
G2 is like such a well-oiled machine. You know, Baby Bay is entering the sort of resurgence as like one of the best players on G2.
Baby's been playing insane,
Yeah.
by the way.
So, and I mean, Baby Bay wasn't even brought in as like the main player. He was just brought in as like a substitute for the moment until they found a player. And then he just sort of like stuck around because he was doing that good.
Yeah, he was just.
So
yeah.
G2, I think if they loot, if they drop a map, it's like, you know, slap in the face. It's like, okay,
think-
do they guys even like?
Yeah, I
Because you
think if
expect
Yeah.
this team to kind of sweep
you start to have a
through.
little bit of worries
Yeah.
if G2 even lose a map. I think the only map that July I would say pretty good at is Lotus with the
Yeah, yeah.
triple Senti comp. I don't know if you guys.
Oh yeah. With
Like,
the,
it
with the
nearly-
Raga on the stage.
It nearly beat NRG. They just fumbled it when they got to close to map point. But I think G2's map will. G2 as a whole, everything's just better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think
we're
we're just going G2.
we're all going G2.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that the Roarcast
This
guarantee?
is Roarcast approved.
Roarcast guarantee. G2 will beat
G2
XLG.
will beat XLG.
Yeah. So if we're wrong,
Arish will shave his head.
no, we're not doing that.
Okay.
Anash can shave his head.
I've already cut my hair enough.
Yeah,
You
not
got
enough.
the longest
Okay.
hair.
Not
out of-
enough.
You got the
Whatever.
longest hair out
Whatever.
of all three of us. bro.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Exactly. Anyway, let's go to game number 2, which is EDG going up against Foot.
This is a closer game.
This is a closer game. Kang's been looking a lot better. And looking like he's returning to form.
Yeah.
This time around. You know, and I think with the no Neon, no Yoru, we're just back to basic old Jet Phoenix. I think Kang is going to play very well into that kind of meta.
Is Jenny on the roster?
Yeah,
Yes,
Jenny's
Jenny,
on-
Jenny,
Jenny's
yeah.
on- he's on-
yeah, Jenny.
Because
is
he
on.
plays like he sometimes plays that secondary duelist, and
Yeah,
he
he
looks
is.
Yeah.
he looks pretty good as well.
Yeah, I
from what
think
remember.
I would kind of give it to Foot in this instance. I think EDG need to go down to lowers to really start heating themselves up because Foot have already warmed up so much throughout Swiss, and we've seen how important that is. Playing more games just gets your brain more active and thinking about the game so much more.
Yeah.
And I think having that sort of cool off period, even if you're scrimming, it's not going to be enough to sort of go against a team who's already fully warmed up.
yeah.
So I feel like that's why I'm giving it over to Foot, especially with like Top and Sayers sort of doing
Mhm.
absolutely nasty work to teams.
Yeah, not only are
Yeah.
they warm, they also look really good.
Yeah,
as
and
well,
Kong
so-
Kong having like the sort of like inconsistent showing with like only now sort of natural form, which we sort of expect of him. That's why I feel like I'd give it over to Foot. I don't know about you guys.
I would give it over to Foot, but that's because I'm
Yeah.
a TMV shield.
Okay,
he's got beef with TMV, man. I don't
No,
know
I'm
why.
a TMV shield.
Like,
Oh,
he's
you're a
fan
TMV
of
I'm
shield.
a fan of TMV.
See, listen, I thought you were a team V. Like, I thought that you had
no.
beef with
Nah.
them.
I love Team.
Oh.
Damn. Okay. All right. That's all right. So that is EG Foot. So let's look at the third game. I think this is gonna be like the game to watch.
That's probably the game of the
Paper
game of the
X
week.
going up against Lev. Do we just lock Paper X?
I mean,
I think
I'm
that
going Paper X. It's
I'd
close.
go.
it is-
I'm
it
going
is
Lev.
You're going Lev?
you're
I'm
going
going Lev.
Lev.
I think not as a contrarian. Again, it's the same way I talked about EDG Foot. Teams are close enough in skill level. I just think that Lev being warmed up will like really help them. Plus, Paper X are always like a very like streaky team.
Mm.
I feel like so. I think them going down to lowers is like that's classic Paper X. They'll do their lower bracket run. They'll make top 4 and then either A lose or B win. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In that stage. So that's why I feel like
Yeah.
I'd give it over to Lev because I kind of sometimes expect Paper X to sort of fall, like come crashing at like their peak and when people expect the
Yeah.
most out of them.
Mhm.
So that's
I mean, that's
my
basically
sort
what
of
they did here, like in Pacific. Like they lost to GE, and then they had to do that
Climb
lower
their way
bracket
back, yeah.
run.
That's
So-
what they did.
So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's why I'd give it to Lev. I think maybe I'm like the contrarian opinion on here, but
I just do think that the sort of like fast-paced style that Lev like to play, like Paper X are like sort of like
they're
the
used
team.
to it.
They
yeah.
are
Yeah,
that team.
they
They're
are
used
that
to it,
fast-paced
and like
Yeah.
they're the ones that sort of like created it initially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now now Paper X have kind of evolved where it's like they're not only playing fast, but they know how to deal with it, and they know when to slow down in the right times.
But I still think they're getting used to that
Yeah.
aspect of themselves
Yeah,
that they
maybe.
aren't fully there yet. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're still like building upon those foundations of like reinventing themselves.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
that's why I think it's going to be closer than usual. But
Yeah.
if you guys are giving it to Paper X, we can push
Yeah.
Paper X through.
And then the other thing as well, okay, there's also one other argument as well. Like in terms of like Lev and like the players like Sato, Spike,
Yeah.
like the very mechanical players. Man, Paper X went up against Primi. We're all like talking about how amazing Primi is. Paper X 3-0'd Full Sense in the finals. They know how
yeah,
to
but
shut
that's
down
just
like
'cause-
these.
That's
like,
because Full Sense
heavy-
only have Primi.
Yeah.
Okay,
Lev
that
had like
is true.
4
but
shooters.
That
like
is true.
LeBron has lost 4-0 in the finals as well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He's got swept too.
Paper X know how to deal with players that are like also on a hot streak, you know.
Mm.
After Primi as like being like the best player coming into this tournament, Something and Jing are both like also players you would consider
Yeah.
being in that conversation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Jing had the highest ACS.
They're
It was
going,
for stage 1.
in stage 1,
Yeah.
yeah,
He had
like that-
insane stats.
God, Jing is ridiculous, man.
yeah,
Oh my
Jing
lord.
is ridiculous, and he's been in form for like a while.
Yeah.
So like huge props to him, and I think Something as well. Like again, similar argument with Kang, where it's like, oh, now that we're moving away from the Neon and the Yoru, and we're going back into a more jet dominated meta, Something is gonna like absolutely feast on that. So
Mm, mhm.
so yeah, I think
You know what?
we
2-1 vote. Let's just
yeah, it's a
push.
2-1
let's
2-1
push
vote. So I think Paper X
Paper X forward.
Paper X will take it. All right. Then we get the EMEA matchup. Okay, let's relax.
True. Pacific represent. Get him through.
You're the one that wanted Lev over Paper X.
Hey, listen. What,
Stop
they've
talk-
already made it through one round. You might as well push him to the finals. I think.
Okay, okay, all right. But then the next match is Team Heretics going up against Team Vitality. So where do we think?
I'm going with my boy Benji Fisher.
I think Heretics are gonna win. Yeah,
Heretics look good.
I think Heretics. I mean, they.
I low-key think Vitality, because I think
I mean, it'd be an upset.
No.
Not really.
Not really.
because I think Heretics are because it's back with like the Neon stuff.
Mm.
Because Koshmaris, I'm not sure what else he played outside of.
I think he mostly played Neon in stage 1.
Yeah.
so-
He only played Neon. What do you mean?
Oh, never mind.
He only played Neon.
Oh,
So we don't know how good he is on other
yeah,
characters.
true.
I mean, they're probably just gonna push the Neon more. Honestly,
I mean, they
they're
could.
gonna try and make it work.
Okay, so what? Oh, Chamber Rays, some Omen in there. Okay, I mean, like, maybe if they run like maybe if Koshmaris has like picked up a good Phoenix or something, and
Put-
Woots.
Put Woot back on the jet.
Yeah,
Woot-
Woots Jet
on
is
Jet.
is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
'cause-
okay. Here's my reasoning for this. I feel like with Heretics in general, it's a matchup they're used to playing it in EMEA all the time. So I feel like
Yeah.
both teams know each other well enough, and I feel like the fact that Heretics is here And I know this goes against the earlier statement of like me being like Vit have warmed up and they've played through, but they've won 2-0, so they've probably cooled down a bit now. But I just feel like Team Heretics is a team, they sort of dominated the EMEA season. So I feel
Yeah.
like it's just going to be, I think Vit have to, that's why I even called it an upset in the first place. I feel like it would be an upset if Vit win because Heretics were so dominant in their own region. And I feel like they've sort of read them through and through.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, you were saying like we don't know what Koshmaris is gonna do, right?
Yeah.
But there's already, not that there's a lot, but there is tape on Vitality and what they are doing in this new meta, this new like neonless meta. Even though some teams are still playing her.
Yeah,
But
I mean, if you just put
no one knows
Kushmaris
what
on fucking on Raze, I think he'll be fine.
Like no one
Yeah.
knows what
You know what I mean?
how Heretics have adapted to this new style. Like honestly, I don't think it's changed that much. But
Yeah.
some teams took it differently, some teams haven't. So
I guess it's
kinda
a
unknown.
trust thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just gotta trust the fact that they'll pull through.
Yeah. I
is
guess.
one way of looking at it.
So that's a 2-1 in favor of Heretics. Do we want to do the whole bracket, or do we just put Paper X like all the way and we just call it a day?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who they go up
Paper
against.
X all the way.
Paper X all the way and we just call it a day. Full bracket.
Full bracket.
bracket.
Full
Let's do it.
bracket.
Let's
It
do
is.
it.
Let's do
All
it.
right. Full bracket. It is. Okay. Let's go into the
Losers
elimination.
bracket,
Yeah. Let's
yeah.
go to the
Yes,
elimination
straightforward.
games. So
Ooh.
Yeah, put EDG through,
XLG
sorry.
versus
XLG.
EDG.
Ah,
Look,
you
yeah,
did fantastic.
nah, I think
You did fantastic.
I believe
I
in
love you.
Happy Way, bro.
I believe in
I think
Happy Wave myself.
XLG win.
Y'all are insane.
I think
think Ra-
XLG.
What?
I think Raga's gonna get a massive slap in the face and be like, You gotta wake up, bro.
Wake up, bro.
Wake up."
Nah, I
So-
think I
After
honestly
no, wait, hold on. After you guys glazed the hell out of Kog and Chichu in that upper bracket match,
I
you're
didn't
just gonna be like,
glaze it. I didn't glaze it. I've chosen Foot.
Yeah, I picked. We all picked Foot.
I mean, we did, but I'm just saying, I feel like EDG are gonna stomp the shit out of XLG.
Nah. XLG.
Surely.
XLG would have gone up against the Titans that are G2, so that EDG.
Oh,
would
you
feel
think they're
like,
gonna learn from G2 and be like, apply?
I
Yeah.
think they could.
I think they like
I think they could.
compare like EDG is EDG. Like they are the Chinese team.
Yeah.
Because they always
Yeah.
make internationals. Like what have they really done after?
Like,
Why'd you whisper it? It's like you were
State your
speaking something
point.
awful
State
into
your point.
existence. Say it.
Huh?
Say it with the
it's-
chest.
No, okay. Look, they won champs, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations! I was so happy for them when I watched it. And then they come third place in an 8-team Masters. Who cares? They do nothing for the rest of the year. They do nothing at Santiago, and now they're here.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And
but
XLG,
like,
and you made the point before that being warmed up, having that momentum.
Wait, we're using this point against you, by the way.
XLG
no,
are
but they
warmed
both
up.
would have played the same amount of games. I feel like
No, XLG have played 3 games.
they would have played more, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying
exactly.
that
I think XLG. I think they could do it.
you think you both go on XLG
I
and
think
edge it
XLG
out.
could do it.
XLG.
Alright.
I think XLG will learn from the G2 series. I do think that G2 will expose XLG's weaknesses, and they will have to
But will they have enough
Fix
time
it.
to build up on it?
they'll have to.
It's the first game.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they'll have time to work on it. I think XLG goes through.
Bye bye EDG.
Okay,
Yo,
XLG's not
God.
doing that. Okay,
No,
that'll be
put it
Paper
through.
X,
Put it
right?
through. XLG all the way.
Nah. All right, let's go to Lev versus Vitality. This is a tough game. Oh my god.
Just from the eye test, I'm going Lev.
I think the experience is gonna come in.
Oh,
And I
for
think
Vitality.
I
Yeah.
think Vitality's experience.
I
is
think
what's
Dirk
gonna-
and Kron are really gonna wake up if they lose that series.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, when
the
they
upper
lose
bracket
to
series.
when they lose to if we're saying they lose to Heretics,
I think they really wake up
yeah,
after that.
they'll have to
yeah.
wake up.
Because I think that, I mean, Durka and Yampy as well, and Kron and all these guys have such veterans of the scene, and they've been to so many internationals.
Yeah.
I just feel like that experience is just gonna pull them through. I think almost anything, and I feel like I need to stand up for my Fnatic boys as well.
I don't
I
think
need to
Fnatic
stand
is
up on 'em.
standing. I don't think Fnatic is standing up for these guys. But let's be for real.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I as a fan of Fnatic, need to
Bolster
stand
was
up for
hate
them.
watching the Vitality games.
Hey, he was doing it because he's funny. It's fine. All right, give the little cheeky British man a pass. Okay, give him a pass. He's
I
fine.
mean, it's London, so yeah, we kind of have to.
So I mean, okay. Here's the thing. I think. Are you both thinking Lev are gonna go through?
I'm going Lev.
I think it's Vitality.
I think Vitality as
I think
well.
it's
We'll
Vitality.
go to. I just think Lev.
I
shooters,
do
bro.
think
They're
that
shooters,
Lev
they're
just
shooters.
bombing out of playoffs is a very sad ending, but like
It's the
it is
same
what it
thing we
is, you know?
said. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same thing we said about like everything else. It's just like you
Prep
take this as a
good
learning
experience,
experience.
yeah.
You know, players first international, go back. You know, farm up
Yeah.
again in the NA regions and come back. So
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Let's go to the upper semis. So start off with G2 going up against Foot.
That's a banger.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game. Like these games are actually gonna be like are really good.
I think you know what I'm
Man.
gonna go.
no, I
for.
think G2 are winning. Sorry,
I'm going.
I think G2 is
I'm
gonna
going
beat the
Foot,
shit out of
bro.
Foot.
I think-
I'm sorry.
man.
I think Foot are going on a run.
I
bro.
think G2 is going to
I think-
finals.
I think SOP is an overheater, and I think out of all the teams here, G2 would punish that the most. Like G2 punish mistakes all the time. Like you make
Yeah.
like any misstep, and like G2 know how to like act against you on that. I think because of that, I think I have to go with G2.
I agree. I think I'd go with G2 as well.
I think I'll go with G2.
outnumbered again.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is there any argument for Foot? Like what?
yeah,
Like,
what's the argument for
yeah? What's
Foot?
the argument for Foot?
Okay, Sop does overheat, but he does it after he gets like a 3K, and that's like what every round. Okay, Zeus looks. They have good anti.
Right.
You saw the good anti, the good strats. Everything is good. Like they have good protocols. They have better shooters.
Oh, you think mechanically Foot is
I
better?
think G2 like who's their best? Like the best shooter right now is Valen.
Yeah.
Valen, Leaf, Baby Bay. You could argue like all
Yeah.
three.
I mean, I agree. I think G2 don't have like the strongest shooters compared to all the other teams.
I mean, Leaf
but I
is
just-
nasty.
Leaf
Leaf
is
is
nasty,
nuts,
but
yeah.
like, who would you rather take as like a shooter, Leaf or like Sop?
Sop.
Probably
Stop,
Sop,
right?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Still,
like pure mechanics, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
still like,
Yeah.
but G2 as a team rely more on like their strategy and like brain power. You know what I mean? Like their
Yeah.
protocols. And stuff
Another
like that.
thing for Foot is that they like to be really aggressive, especially on defense. And like, while G2 have started to, especially towards the end of last year, they started adopting a more brawly play style to fit the meta at champs. I still don't think they're the best at it.
Yeah.
And I think Foot,
I
they
think Santiago kind of exposed that.
yeah,
low-key.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's my argument for Foot. I think Foot like to brawl and they are better at brawling.
Mm.
They might not be better like tactically, but I think just the team fights.
I guess it's a very brains versus bronze sort of
Yeah.
situation. And I do think that Foot are also tactically decent.
yeah,
And they do have good, you know, anti-strats and good trap plays and stuff. But with G2, it's just that even though they're the kind of the team which sort of bombs out randomly, and they just sort of like fall apart randomly as well, sort of crashing, I just feel like this is a game that they should win.
Yeah.
Like on paper, you look at everything and
I
it's like,
think,
okay,
yeah.
you should win this
No,
game.
no.
I think a lot of G2 struggles in champs, definitely in Santiago as well, was like the comps they were running as well. Like they're
Yeah,
running
yeah.
like the ISO on the corrode, and like that was horrible.
That corrode against Paper X.
That was
Oof.
like a like
Complete-
that series against Paper X in general was like very poorly played from them. But
complete meltdown.
but I do think like the comp choices were just like not good from G2, and I do think that the meta's now shifting so that because G2 hasn't had like the best time on the Neon, I do think that now it's like a little bit better for him. Leaf is now stepping into like this sort of like secondary duelist role. And because of that, I do think the comps that G2 will run are like more comfortable for them. They'll be able to play their own game and play like a lot better than they normally would.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I guess the only way Foot really wins this game is if they take control of like the pace
Yes.
Yeah.
of the game itself.
Yes.
And I think if G2 allows them to control the pace of the game for the entire series, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, macro
So-
is also a very important thing
Yeah.
if you like when playing against G2, because G2 love to take map control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Like every all parts of the map, like G2 love to take map control. So that's also going to be something important that Foot will need to do if they have any kind of chance in this game. But I do think that G2 is more favored.
All right. Looks like G2 will go through.
Yeah,
G2 go through.
G2 will go
Yeah.
through. All right, Paper X going up against Team Heretics. Man, this is a. I think with Paper X against Heretics and G2, I think it's like a track record thing for me. Where it's like they know how to play against both of these teams before.
I mean, they haven't played against Heretics.
They played them in champs.
Yeah, but that's such a long time ago.
They played them in
True.
champs in
But
the
champs is a
lower
while ago.
bracket.
Yeah, I forgot
Woot
about that.
played out of his mind that game as
Yeah.
well.
But the thing is, champs was a while ago. It was last year.
Yeah, that is true.
know
But
what I
I
mean?
think like, cause like the comps are gonna be different, but like the way like people like the players play their agents is like gonna be the same. And if you look at like what they were playing, I guess like if you replace like mini booth like whatever the hell Kosh Maris is gonna be playing,
Yeah.
right? Woot's playing the Jet and like the Chamber. I think that would still carry over into
Yeah.
like these London games. Rien's is an scan initiator. It's gonna stay the same. Boo and Benji as well. Like their agent picks are gonna stay the same. So I do think that like PaperX could just like pick up on how Heretics likes to play the game, and as far as I'm concerned, like there isn't really Heretics haven't made like any major changes to like how they've approached.
Yeah,
the game,
I was gonna
so-
say like that you can change your strats or your tactics, but your playstyle is something that's hard to change.
Yeah.
yeah,
So I think PaperX Team Heretics number on this one.
yeah,
Yeah, I have no arguments for Team Heretics, honestly. I think with Koshmaris,
yeah.
he's also a real. I mean, the argument before was also he's really one note, even when playing against Team Vitality and going into Paper X. That's going to show even worse.
No,
I
yeah.
So
think
I
I
think,
think
yeah.
PaperX, if they can beat Lev, I think, and if they know how to deal with Spike, then
Yeah.
I think they'll be able to deal with Kosh Maris.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
Yeah.
if Kosh Maris like stays on the
Neon.
neon,
Yeah.
like I would say Spike is a better player individually when it comes to on like the neon than compared to Heretics. And I think the overall matchup against Lev would be a lot more difficult than against Heretics.
That's true.
So I do think that PaperX would.
All right,
would
send
be
him
able
through.
to-
Send him through.
would be able
Top
to
three again. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. We'll take that.
Should we go
We'll
to the
take it.
lowers?
Yeah, let's do the lowers. So
Team Heretics, Jylai Gaming.
G-Li Gaming. Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I think this is as far as July.
Yeah. This is. Yeah.
Realistically,
Jylai, we
get.
love you.
Yeah. Sorry. I think Heretics.
You did fantastic. Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
This is Roarcast guarantee. Team Heretics
No,
is
we're picking Heretics. We're picking Heretics. Yeah.
Team Heretics is beating
Unlucky.
XLG.
Foot and Team Vitality again.
Oh man, this is tough.
Foot.
I think Vitality will win this time.
I think.
I think
I think-
Vitality
I think
will
the
want their
exper-
lick back.
I think. Yeah. I think the experience is. Oh my god! And then it goes to Heretics. Right, bro. The EMEA team. The EMEA.
There's too many EMEA
matchups.
teams, bro.
There's too many. No,
There's
it's just the matchups. Like they're like meeting each other like all the time.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
in this bracket. Okay. Do you think Foot would beat Vitality?
If Vitality beat Lev, I think they should be able to beat Foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think Lev and Foot are like very similar in terms of like they're super aggressive.
Yeah.
They're very like their individuals are like absolutely unbelievable.
But I
on
think
both
Foot is
teams.
more tactically sound than Lev is, though.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yes.
The veterans on
Yeah,
Vitality
yeah.
will start to pick it up a bit more. And I think if they start picking it up, Kron, Durka, Yampi,
Yeah.
it would be really hard to beat them. If it gets to this point, I think Vitality would take.
All right, let's go into the upper final where
Oh,
G2
boy.
go up against Paper. I think you make the same argument for Paper X
Yeah.
because they
Better
played G2.
shooters. I mean,
They've played
Yeah.
G2 more than they've faced Heretics. Yeah, the only way like G2 I think would have a good chance against Paper X is like G2 does take maps
Yeah,
off of
yeah.
them. So I
well,
think
duh, yeah.
yeah, so I
If they
I
get
think
Icy back.
yeah. Okay.
he's
All
the,
right.
he's the Icy was on the only iteration of G2 that have beat Paper X.
That is
I mean,
crazy.
Insane.
can't argue with that, I guess.
Fly him out, bro. Fly him out to the UK. He hasn't played in tier 1.
Sign him on a
since last
one-day contract just to play Paper
Yes.
X.
Just to play Paper X. Hey,
But I think going back to the whole G2 Paper X thing, I think this is like the perfect time for G2 to start crashing. You know what I mean? It's like this is when they usually start crashing.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's
You're right.
when
Yeah,
they-
this is
it's when-
wait, I completely forgot. This is an international like
It's
tournament.
international.
Exactly.
Wait,
G2 is gonna
G2
crash.
G2
G2
are not doing
send them
anything.
out of here. Send them
Send
out.
them to
They're
lowers.
going to the
Send
lowers.
them out. Send them out. Yeah.
Send them down.
Yeah, it's raps. But I do think like the track record kind of shows like the matchup between these two teams, it's always been like PaperX winning it out in some way. So I do think that PaperX would probably be
Yeah.
G2
Yeah,
here.
I agree.
The matchups like they would have had to overcome to get to this point are very difficult.
Yeah,
So
they
That is
definitely have
true,
the
yeah.
hardest side of the bracket.
Yes, they
like,
do.
100%.
they do.
So
Okay, yeah, so that's PaperX. And then going into the lower semis, Team Heretics versus Team Vitality, the rematch of the EMEA finals. I think Vitality take this. I think Vitality
making
like
the lower bracket run.
yeah, I think they make the lower run.
Yeah,
I mean, it would
think
be
so as well.
very in spirit of like all those
Yeah.
players to like make that lower bracket run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Do we think the curse meets G2 at the lower finals or in the grand finals? Because G2 have went to the grand finals like that. Like
they did. Yeah, they did.
I think it would be lower finals because it would just be like the classic NA was EMEA where they go up by a lot and then throw it.
I think it'd be very poetic for G2 to lose another grand final to a Pacific team.
that would be funny.
It would be funny for us because we're rooting for Pacific, right? So
That is true. We are rooting for Pacific to win.
Durka against like Jaw, which like I think Durka would probably.
Okay, here's what I'll
class
say.
into
I
it.
think G2 are going to run circles around Vitality in terms of like what they do across the map because they just have better callers
Yes.
than like
Yeah.
Vitality does.
Yeah.
Because Yampi is still inexperienced in like that
Yeah,
sort of IGL
Valen
lore.
would
Valen-
definitely.
So Valen's gonna like
outcall-
take him to class with it.
Yeah.
But it just comes down to how good Durka, Yampi, Sayonara, and all of them are shooting. You know what I mean?
yeah,
and
the
even Kron.
individuals. Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
comes down to individually how well they're shooting, which Team Vitality have always relied on that because of the fact that they are a super team and they rely on the fact that they can shoot heads really well. And it's
Yeah.
one of the reasons why we're sort of giving them so many leeways anyway towards this sort of like lower bracket finals is because we understand the fact that these are veterans and they can shoot heads really, really well
And
once they start to heat up.
Yeah.
So even for these like loser finals, I feel like G2, even though tactically they may like run circles around them around the map, I just feel like Vitality.
But wouldn't the experience argument favor G2 more because G2 have played together as a team for
Yeah.
a lot longer.
Yeah. No.
I think team cohesion would be better on G2 in general.
So you just think it's
it's
purely
down
just
to
gonna
shooting.
yeah, it's just gonna be like purely based on shooting.
I mean, if we are sending
And-
Vitality through, because I think G2 should go through.
I think G2 probably.
I think
go
G2
through it.
probably go through. Yeah.
I think okay, so we're all on board with G2 going through, and the only reason we think that Vitality even have a chance
It's because G2 are cursed.
is because G2 are cursed and Vitality
the
are
curse
heaters.
would either hit them at the lowers or the in the
Uppers,
grand
yeah.
finals. So.
Yeah.
So in any case, Paper X, congratulations!
Hey,
Woo,
Paper
let's
X,
go.
congratulations.
Paper X.
Second trophy.
Second
Congratulations.
international.
Trophy. Yeah, that's wraps.
Invi,
you know.
congratulations.
Uh,
Second
You're
Invi-
no longer
Invi-
just
second
second place.
Filipino.
Invi
Second
got
Filipino.
help. Yeah.
Second place,
congratulations.
curse
man.
beaten. Fantastic
yeah,
work.
congratulations, man. Yeah, that's it. Nah, I mean, is there anything you want to say for like the grand finals environment?
No,
Like,
they're
do you think
cursed.
that changes anything?
No,
Because
I think-
Paperx are also cursed.
If Paper X
Paper
goes,
X
no,
are
but-
cursed, but it's like curse versus curse. You know what I mean?
Okay, it's weird because most of the time Paper X have gone to a grand final at an international. They go through the uppers, they
Yeah.
get the map veto, and then they lose to the same team. So like
Yeah.
FPX at Masters
Mm.
Copenhagen,
Yeah.
EG at
Champs.
Champs, but then they kind of flipped it a little bit
At Toronto.
at Toronto where they went through the uppers and then they won. I think
No,
that
no, wait. Oh yeah, they did go through.
yeah,
uppers,
but
yeah. And then they went through lowers against.
but this time they're
Nongshim.
rematching the upper final team.
Yeah.
So then that goes back to their second place. So like, I still think Paper X are favored just because it's Paper X, man. Like,
Yeah.
I
it
mean,
is
listen,
Paper X.
we need to A, represent Pacific, and
Yeah.
B,
Yes.
the Americans must go down.
I agree.
The
I agree.
Americans must go
The
down.
America's teams have to only Pacific. We need to keep the streak going. Like Pacific are like
Anytime we do pick'ems, we are putting Paper X in the finals.
Two,
I think it's
three,
just
Or
like Masters wise.
five masters in a row. I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
Right? Gen G,
Gen-
Paper, T1 Paper X.
Nongshim.
Oh, so this will be
Four.
five. This will be five.
This will be five.
This will be five.
This will be
Pacifics are
five.
the
Will be
kings of
fine.
Valorant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go.
No one cares about G2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one cares about America's bro.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's a wrap on the pick'ems. Hopefully you guys agree with us. If you don't, too bad. It's our pick'ems and it's the correct pick'ems.
That's right.
So it's time for our game segments, which is the VCT Masters London team draft, head to head between the three of us. Who can make the better team? And we are only using playoff teams, I believe.
Yeah, only playoff
Only
teams.
playoff
Yep.
teams. And essentially, we have a wheel. We're gonna spin the wheel, and
Our producers are
our
going to shout
producers
it out
have a
to us.
wheel,
They're
and
going
they
to
will
shout it
shout
out
it
to
out.
us. I'm going to explain. We're going to do a snake draft, right? Sam's going first, second, third, and then how the snake draft works is from second player onwards. Last gets to pick again. So I'll get 2 picks, and then we go back the same way, and then Sam gets 2 picks.
Yeah.
So that's the snake draft, and now we can begin.
First team.
Team Heretics.
Heretics. All right. First pick.
Does it have to be duelist?
No,
It
no,
can
no.
be
It can be
whatever.
anyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Rien's initiator.
Rian's on initiator. Okay. I'm gonna take Woot. I don't know if I want him on flex or duelist. You put Woot on flex.
I'll take Benji Fishy.
It's okay.
I
Benji on
do-
Senti.
Yeah. I think I want to keep my flex open for now.
Okay.
I wonder for who.
Alright.
Stop!
Oh, no way. No way. Alright, he got XLG. XLG.
Please don't take my.
Give me Happy Way.
God damn it. What are you gonna put him on?
I'm going to put him on... Should I put him on Initiator or Flex? I'll put him on Initiator. I'll put Happy Way on Initiator.
Give me Lysor on control.
Ah,
Give
he
me-
took my go. He
Let's
took my
go.
go.
That's mine, not Sam's, right?
Yeah, yeah, keep it there. Keep it
No,
there.
no, 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 no,
Hey,
no,
hey,
Lysor,
give me
Lysor.
Lysor.
Give him
Give me-
Lysor.
Give me Lysor, boy. All right, Raga, Noman,
And
and
Leo.
Leo. I think
We did not talk about WS Leo, by the way.
He played
didn't
really
talk about
well in
Noman
the
and
last
He
Leo.
game.
played decent, yeah.
hey,
No
you
man.
can take him.
I think
Oh no,
Noman's
but
a
you
good
have
duelist,
Rians
honestly.
already.
Yeah,
You can't take Leo. You either take Raga or you take.
Does Raga count
Noman.
as flex if he plays?
Kinda. I
Is-
mean,
is
you,
Raga-
it's up to you.
Prod is Raga a flex?
He does
d-
play Sage.
But like, what else
Would
does
you
he
want to
play?
waste your flex pick on Rarga?
Okay, nah. I think you
He's a
have to.
Wait, what does No Man play?
No, because Noman's more of a flex. I'm
No Man's
pretty
more of a
sure.
flex, yeah.
No Man is a flex. Yeah,
Yeah,
Noman's
Noman's
a
more of
flex.
your
I'll,
flex.
I'll put No Man in flex. He's
All right,
he
no
can
man on
shoot.
flex.
He
all
can
right.
shoot when he wants to, but like, not
When he
not
wants
that
to, it's
not that
crazy.
often.
All right, you are lucky for
Uh,
you. You're going first as well.
all right,
So go
next
ahead.
pick.
Let's see.
G2. All right, you got G2.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh no! I wasted my flex. I could have chosen leave.
Thank you very much.
I'll put Valen on controller.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. So you think Leaf is a flex player? So what if I take Leaf at Senti?
Fuck off. Don't do it.
What if I
Don't
take
do it.
Leaf at Senti?
Don't
Leaf
do it.
is a Senti
Phoenix.
player.
do
He
it.
plays Phoenix. He doesn't even. He plays one Sentinel.
Bro, it's better putting him as an initiator than as a. Listen,
Okay.
you can take Leaf as your Senti. I mean, you only have one.
Yeah, you
character
know what?
he's gonna
Yeah,
play.
give me Leaf at Senti. You
Um,
can't even wait. Are you gonna take Babyface, put him on flex? You have to. I mean, you can take Jaw.
Jaw
You can
or-
take
Yeah.
Jaw.
I think I'll take Jaw as my duelist.
Okay, Joggermel on duelist.
You could have chosen Trent as well.
No, actually,
Nah,
wait.
he-
Hold on. Can I move Happy Way to flex and take Trent as my initiator?
Do we
Sure.
want
man.
to? Do we
Are we
want to move?
locked?
Yes.
I would say
Oh.
we're locked in the flex.
we're making sure that you.
Because then I would
Damn
have I would have moved
Okay.
like.
okay.
Ah, yeah.
All right,
Alright,
yeah.
Jaw,
Give me Jaw on duelist.
Next team. Oh no! No way!
No way.
No way! It's Paper X.
Oh,
Wait, you can't take something. You can't take. I mean, you can take Jing.
Yeah, I'll take Jing.
You can take Jing.
As
Give
your
me Jing
what?
as my flex.
All right,
player.
I'll take something on duel.
I'll take.
I'll take something on duelist.
Man, whatever, man.
All right, I'll take
God damn it.
Devi on Sentinel.
Damn, you
That's
passed
not
on.
bad.
Oh, okay. To be fair, you couldn't take.
I
you,
couldn't take anyone else.
You couldn't
Yeah,
take
Devi's
Forsaken.
not bad, honestly.
You couldn't take Forsaken.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. All right, last roll.
Oh, so I have to choose the duelist of whatever team. Please get.
No way.
No way!
No
No
way!
way!
I
I
got Ken.
All right.
Let's
all
go.
right,
Wait,
all right.
I'm good.
Oh wait, bro, his team is so good.
Oh my god.
All right, he gets Kang.
Well, at least you don't get stopped, which I'm happy about.
Oh wait, I just realized I could. Oh my god, you get Smoggy.
Oh, you actually goaded. Smoggy's so good. But then you get nobody.
I get nobody. Unless
You know?
I need an IGL. Okay, wait, who are you gonna take?
I'm gonna take Smoggy.
Okay, he's taking Smoggy. Nah, I need an IGL. I'll take nobody.
You need an IGL and you got nobody.
I'll take nobody.
Well, those
Nobody's
are the
like the
teams.
most topsy turvy player. Like
Yeah.
he'll play insanely well. Like
Okay,
he'll be like,
give me 2024 champs nobody.
okay,
Give me that
What?
version.
You can't just be like, give me 2024
fine.
champs.
Give
Nobody.
me,
Shut up.
give me 2024
What are
Kang
you
Kang. Give me.
all right. Okay, so that's the teams.
Those are
Okay,
the teams.
I got some shooters. Like something Leaf and Root are gonna full
I
on
think you
carry.
have
Oh,
the
you're
most
right.
well-balanced team compared to both of us.
Lucky Honest's team is insane though.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have really good teams because these are all players who are like playoff caliber players. I think it just comes down to like how they
Which-
play off each other.
You
And
know
I
what,
think your team is more like
you know what it comes down to?
What?
Which XLG player plays better?
true, true.
I mean,
Okay,
I think you're favored because of Happy Way.
yeah.
That's fair. I mean, we got that happy way smoggy friendship as well.
You got that Chinese like. Oh, everyone does.
Everyone does.
What am I saying?
Everyone does. That's the end of the team draft, and that's the end of our game segment. And that also is a wrap up on today's episode of the podcast. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed watching this episode. It was an
long
absolute,
episode.
yeah,
Long
absolute pleasure to have you on board for
Thank you for
today's
having me.
episode.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's very, very fun talking about all of the Valorants we could in this episode. If you are interested in helping out with any future episodes and contributing to future episodes of the podcast, please make sure to check out our Discord server where you can grab a podcast role and you can check out our podcast ideas where we brainstorm what we want to talk about for future episodes. And yeah, that's it.
That's about it.
That's it. Thank you
That's
guys
about
for
it.
watching, and we will see you on the next episode, guys. Bye bye.